Welcome to LATAM MedTech Insights. The COVID-19 pandemic threw the global spotlight on respiratory devices, and Latin America was at the epicenter of the demand surge. But what is the reality for the ventilator and respiratory device market today, after the storm has passed? The situation is far more complex than just fulfilling emergency orders. Many hospitals in Brazil and Peru are now dealing with a surplus of ventilators acquired during the crisis. This has created an unforeseen challenge: the maintenance, servicing, and upgrading of a massive and aging inventory of equipment. This secondary market for parts and technical service is now a significant and often overlooked opportunity. Simultaneously, the clinical focus is shifting dramatically. The urgent demand for ICU ventilators has been replaced by a growing need for devices that manage chronic respiratory conditions. We are seeing a steady rise in demand for CPAP machines for sleep apnea, portable oxygen concentrators, and nebulizers, particularly in major urban centers like Mexico City and Sao Paulo. This reflects a maturing healthcare ecosystem, moving from crisis response to long-term patient care. However, accessing this growing market is a significant challenge. Let's consider a real-world scenario we've observed. A promising US-based MedTech company developed an innovative portable oxygen concentrator. They targeted Brazil and Colombia for their initial LATAM expansion. In Brazil, their submission to ANVISA was repeatedly delayed because their clinical data did not meet specific local formatting and annotation requirements, a detail not explicit in the English guidelines. In Colombia, they wasted 6 months searching for a qualified local representative who could legally hold their registration, a mandatory step. These regulatory hurdles are not just paperwork. They represent real costs and lost market opportunities. This environment has also spurred local innovation. Small-scale manufacturing initiatives for basic respiratory devices have emerged in countries like Mexico and Argentina. While they compete on price, they often struggle to meet the stringent quality and regulatory standards required to truly scale. The future of respiratory care in LATAM is clearly moving towards telehealth and home-based solutions. Connected devices that allow for remote patient monitoring are no longer a novelty, but a necessity for managing the region's vast and diverse population. Navigating this landscape requires deep, localized expertise. For companies looking to understand these complexities and build a successful market entry strategy, you can email us or visit Chen-Global for more insights.